now we've done carrots. Carrots are low maintenance, plus longer selling season.
Okay.
So that's why we've done
in the better shelf life also.
Yeah. The selling period. Yeah. So if I have them now, I can give them to a guy. He's gonna keep them for 3 weeks.
Greetings wherever you are. In Shona they say Makabini Kwaziwai. So today, welcome to Farm with Fidel for another exciting edition where we're talking about farming and related issues. Today, I had the privilege of visiting one of the farmers locally. I visited Mr. Makurumidze's farm. Wow, it was day full of experience and excitement. I learned a lot because of this. In Shona, they say kugara naka kuona dzevamwe. Simply, it means that there is nothing new under the earth. And if you want to learn something better, you have to look at other people. So today I had the privilege of visiting this farm. For now, I want to take you to the experience that I had as I spoke to Mr. Makurumidze and his farm workers there. I had a wonderful experience. Now it's time to see that.
That we had
Okay.
We did I think I need 2000 Chibli, 2000 Sakata.
Okay.
Ataka planned in I think it was the 28th of January. And we were able to start selling in May. I think we started selling in April. April into May, 6 weeks. So that crop we invested about, as I was saying, we invested I think about 2.2 thousand.
Okay.
And we were able to get about 3,000 back.
Wow.
But the reason, as I was saying to you, was because we invested, I think,
a lump sum, okay.
Yeah, a lump sum. We prepare the land very well.
Okay.
My trench is half a meter.
Okay.
There's manure in there, right at the bottom. We closed up. We then also we then planted the tomatoes. Actually, total my trench is about 150 down.
Okay.
Right. But by the time we were planting the tomatoes, we had all the chemicals required.
Okay.
Yeah? And we had a program in terms of a spraying program that we adhered to.
Okay.
We didn't have a challenge with Twitter, we didn't have a challenge with all these other things because the chemicals were just there.
They were readily available.
Put in your fungicide, we put in your insecticide every week. Yeah.
Wow. So
that tomato did so well. You know, we didn't even have to go and sell it. People would come here.
Okay.
Right, yeah. So I think that was really a successful. And at the back of our minds, it always says to you, farming can work because we've actually seen it work with that people.
Yeah. All right.
But this crop, this tomato crop that you are seeing, and it's our, I think it's our 6th crop, and 6 or 7. So out of those 7 crops, only 1 has been successful.
Now, I learned a lot from his experience. He told me that what made this successful encounter, where he planted tomatoes and he had a good harvest and he had good sales. One of the main reasons why that happened is that he told me that he bought his seed, he bought his chemicals on time, he bought his fertilizers on time, and everything was just in place. They prepared even their land so well. And to me, that's very important. I learned that I'm also one person who loves to buy small things at a time, like buy this, then later buy this. You try and run around. Have a little patience, gather your stuff, gather a little capital, start small, start. That's what I learned from him. Otherwise, all the other seasons that things haven't been going on well, they've been doing this. In Shona, we call it feja, just trying to cover up, So that can be a challenge.
Challenge at no good the pattern at Nedumas is no same pace.
Yeah, that's something.
So it means I've never done my apple. I don't know what's going on. I never pace a garage to need some madumas.
All right.
Hi. This is issue. So we are just looking at this. That's why I'm pisa kabisa back. Ita kabisa madumas. Ita kabisa madumas.
kudhara
Ehe.
mutaudhara
Takabvisa madomasi tikatsveta mabhatanati akangoita hapana challenge yatakasangana.
last time operaira buttonut
Patakazorima mabhatanati
but
tikashumba challenge yatakasangana.
the thing is domasi ramakaisa apo kaire makanga maritreata all the chemicals and zvakaraita very successful because mamune machemicals. So imagine yemapesika you were able to win it because it went invested in the right chemicals. Where is Puma? Now pinda machemical akakwana.
Aiwa. Mbogona musina machemical akakwana nditi. Asi pane pasina nechikonzero chekuti zvinhu zvedu izvi hazvina kunge zvazvarwa nechigwereka chando chakaya chikarova.
Right now, there is an issue of pricing that's really affecting farmers. You know, you do your crop there and you get to the market and the market is flooded with the crop and the price is so low. And this can actually be a very, very big challenge. So how do you go about this? And I was thinking about how do you go about this? Because the moment you go off season, your crop might not succeed. Then you go on the right season, then the crop is flooding the market and you cannot get the right price for your product. It really got me thinking that whenever anybody is setting up a farm, they need to think along the lines of value addition. The value addition is very important because if you have your own kitchen that you are selling your food, you can actually take your farm produce to the kitchen. That way you add your value, or you can, if you have too many tomatoes, why not add value and make tomato sauce or something that you can store? It actually got me thinking that you need plants with a wider shelf market, like they are doing carrots now. Carrots are actually better than tomatoes because they have a bit of a longer shelf life. I like the way Mr. Makurumidze explained it, that they actually, at first, they can actually sell them with the leaves on, then they remove the leaves, all that prolonging the shelf life, which is very important for any farmer to do that.
Yeah. And I think the price and pressure on tomatoes continues to increase. And I think what is happening is because you get more and more people are into agriculture and it. And what has happened is because of the coming in of Chinese goods.
Okay.
It's cheap. It gets cheaper and cheaper to do irrigation.
Yeah, right.
So a guy who's got $150 is gonna set up an irrigation pump.
Okay.
Because he can dig his hole. Say he gets his water at 13 meters. He takes maybe an $80, $90 pump.
Even $50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gets a single solar panel. You know, and these pipes. You know, some of these pipes are 50 cents a meter, right?
Okay.
So a guy who's got like $5 is gonna buy 10 meters, right? So a lot of people are now going in there with they can now irrigate small portions of land.
Okay.
Yeah. So you get this guy doing his few tomatoes, and so the pricing pressure now is
hitting hard on commercial farmers. Okay.
Was 18 months ago, as I was saying, we were selling a bucket at $8. That's good crop.
Okay.
Because again, your crop has to be good to compete.
Okay.
So people would come and would sell it at $8. I think that's what they charge $6 a bucket, but it was not even a problem. People would come to actually come and buy it here.
All right.
So, but the pricing pressure has always been coming down. Last week, as I was saying, I sold my buckets at $8. That's the worst that I've ever seen. But I go there and do that. I've got this great.
I was being told that actually these guys, they started this place with only a well. They didn't have the bowl that they have right now, which really got me thinking about a lot of folks out there who want to start because they have everything. Even with a small well, you can actually start farming. And I'm loving the infrastructure at this place, the drip pipes and all that. The house is really built well. These guys, they are in between mountains and they used rocks. Mostly their house is built of rocks and it's a beautiful house. It's a very beautiful house. And I like that about that. So you need to start where you are. It really got me thinking. There are a lot of folks out there, they're not starting because they don't have enough. With the little that you have, you can start something. So guys, last but not least, I actually learned that in this farming business, patience is the real deal. You need to be patient. Farming is not for the faint-hearted. It's not for the people who are trying to get rich quickly. You need to be patient, take your time, and if you do that, probably you're going to make it come. But otherwise, as we are going about this guy, the guy is so fired up. He knows that if he does things right, things are going to work out for him. I'd like to thank Mr Makurumidze for giving me the opportunity to visit his farm. Actually, it's a beautiful place, and I believe great things are going to happen on this farm. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like the video, please comment, share, like, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next one. We're going to visit more farms and we're going to do our videos on Farm with Fidel. Thank you so much. God bless you.